Hello, hi angels, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alice Sylvia. So today I just thought we have a discussion on how to deal with embarrassment, how to deal with shame after failure, or after something has gone wrong, or after you've not met your expectation, or after you've not met the society's expectation. So life is hard generally, and there's so many challenges in this life. Maybe you've lost a job, maybe you're going through divorce, separation, maybe you've lost money, maybe things are not working out for you, maybe you're struggling to conceive, maybe you're struggling with illness, maybe something is just not right. Maybe there is just something you're going through, and when you look at whatever you're going through, the society will judge you out of it, or rather they will judge you because of whatever situation you are in. For example, if you've lost a job, sometimes it's so hard to even go out there and tell your friends that you lost your job, so you prefer maybe to lock yourself in the house or not even to talk about it. And that can cause depression, stress, and so many other things. If you're going through separation or divorce, sometimes it's so hard to even go out there and talk about it. You keep to yourself, you hang in there, you don't want people to know what is happening with you, you don't want people to know what is happening in your marriage, in your relationship. And the fact that you are keeping it to yourself is because you are afraid the society will judge you, because maybe they will see you are a failure in life, maybe you are not able to keep your job, you are not able to keep your business, you are not able maybe to conceive, you are not able to, whatever struggle you are going through, it's in the eyes of the people, in the eyes of the society, it's seen as a failure. And they fail to understand that these failures, they are the process towards success. They fail to understand that failure is just a stepping stone towards greater things. When you fail in something, doesn't really mean it's the end of you, because it all depends on how you take your failure. You understand? Sometimes you fail and you come out bigger, better, greater, with a better job, with a better spouse, with a better financial stability, with even a better health. Life is all about struggles, life is about failures, but then these failures don't determine who we are, or rather they're not supposed to determine who we are. I know of late, you might say that I've become a motivational speaker. No, I've not become a motivational speaker, but I have learned a lot lately, and I feel it's just important I share these things with you, because there is someone out there who needs to hear this. When we fail in life, it doesn't mean it's the end of us. We need to stand up, dust ourselves, and move on, because failure is process. It's the process towards greater things. It's just a stepping stone towards success. When you're doing something and you've not failed, you've not gotten there yet. There must be challenges. If you've not faced any challenge, you're not yet there. And you have to wait for the challenges, because you have to go through the failures or the challenges, so that now when you overcome, when you get out of it, you become better. So most of us, actually, when we are going through a struggle in life, it's not easy, it's not likely for us to talk about it. We don't go out and talk to our friends, we don't go out and talk to our family members, because we are afraid of how they will view, how they will think of us. And because we are afraid they will think we are failures, they will think that hatuna akili, we are not able to make the right decisions in life. But then what happens? You just sit, struggle with your shame, struggle with your embarrassment, you lock yourself in the house, you get stressed, you get depression, or you're going to work and you don't love your job. I think it's important we just accept how life is, and we accept that it's full of failures and challenges, struggles, they are all there. The only difference is that your challenges, your struggles, your failures are different from my failures, from my struggles, from my challenges, and we move on, because that is part of life. And I have learned that Without failures, there is no greater success. There is no greater achievement. I must fail so that when I wake up better and bigger. And I thought I share this with someone who is going through tough time, who is struggling with something, finances, who is struggling with relationship, who is struggling with illness, who is struggling to mend family relationships, because there is so much out there. I can't count everything. So you don't have to be embarrassed, you don't have to be ashamed of what you are going through, because it's a way of life. It's the process of life. If you failed in something, don't be afraid people will judge you. They will see you as a failure. Put your head high, anchor yourself, and go out there and conquer the world, because that is what you were made to do. I know society is very judgmental, especially when it comes to achievement. It is very, very judgmental when everybody is expected to be holding a higher rank in their jobs, when everybody is expected to keep their job, especially when you secure one. They don't expect you to be fired or to lose your job, and they think it's your fault that happened. They think it's your fault that you lost something. They think it's your fault that you're struggling to conceive. Let's just put aside what other people's perception is. When you are going through something, let's just put aside what the perception of the society is. Let's put aside the expectations of other people, the expectation of the society, the expectation of our family members. Let's just put it aside for once and think about ourselves. Think about yourself, what you're going through, and then make a choice, decide on what you want to do, then move forward from there. Really, I'm not saying you should not care or care less, but what I'm trying to say is just ignore the perception of people. Ignore what people will think of you. Just forget that they even exist. Because so many people are dealing with a lot of embarrassment, a lot of shame, and they've stayed in unwanted situations, or rather in bad situations, because they are afraid of how it is going to be perceived out there, how they're going to be judged. People have stayed in jobs which they don't love at all. They've stayed in toxic working environment just because someone is holding on and thinking, if I leave this job and I went to school, I worked so hard for this job, what will happen of me? What will people think of me? My parents paid school fees. What will they say? If your inner self is not happy, if your inner self is not at peace with whatever you're going through, then let it. Make a decision of yourself. Say, I have made this decision by myself without being imposed by anyone, and I will do it despite of the perception, despite of the expectations of the society and of the people out there. Put your head high, walk out there and do what is best for you. Stop questioning what will the society say, and you hinder your blessings, you hinder your progress. If you know there is something good for you out there, just go for it. Don't hold back because you are afraid of what your family members will say. Don't hold back because you are afraid of what the society will say. You are afraid the society does not expect this of me. What if they see me saying this? What if they see me working here? What if they see me? Just hold your head high, go out there and do what you love doing. Make a choice. It's about the choice you make. It's your life. But if whatever choice you're making is going to affect someone else, then you need to be considerate. If the choice you're making is going to affect maybe your kids, it's going to affect maybe your relationship, your parents, your family, it's important to reconsider the choice. But if it's a choice that you want to make that's going to impact your life positively, just ignore what other people will say. Just ignore. Do it. Because that is where you'll find peace of mind. That is where you'll find happiness. Don't keep to yourself when you feel embarrassed, when you feel shame. Some things are beyond your control. If you're dealing with illness, for example, that is not something you can control. Get out there and talk about it. Say, I am struggling. I am going through this and this. I am not even able to raise funds to take care of my medication. Can you please help me? Get out there and speak about it. If, for example, you're dealing with something like conceiving, it is not your fault. It's beyond you. Don't care about what the society will say. Don't care about the judgment, the expectation. It's none of their business. You do you. If you've tried medication, you've tried everything, and it's not working, let it be. When God's timing is right, it will happen. Leave it. Don't beat yourself up because of something you got no control over. Don't kill yourself over something you have no control over. Don't make your life miserable because of something you have no control over. Let it be. Live your life. Be happy. So long as you have peace of mind, it's the most important thing. Now, if you don't have peace of mind, pray for peace of mind. Because without peace of mind, then it's not easy. Just pray for peace of mind. So long as you have peace of mind, let the rest to the hands of the Lord. Because you have no control over that. Now, if you are struggling financially, for example, it is okay to call someone and tell them, I am struggling. Please let me this and this amount of money. Just make a choice of what you want to do next. Call someone, tell them I'm struggling financially. What is wrong with telling someone you're struggling financially? Tell them. If they lend you the money, let them do. If they don't, it's okay. You will know who your friends are, especially when you're in need. I mean, this is life, and these are the real things in life that people need to talk about it. Leave hiyo mapishi nafanyaga hapa, mapishi mizuri and all the other nice things I show you. I will still show you all that, but we also have other issues we need to talk about, which I feel people are not talking about them really, and they are important to the society, to you, to me. Sometimes we need to have these serious conversations, because if we don't talk about them, who will? I mean, who will have that discussion? Have you done something very terrible and you're ashamed about it? You're embarrassed about it? Pray about it and forgive yourself and move on. Why are you holding on? Why are you still holding on to the past? And you know the past doesn't change. You understand? The past remains that way, and there is no way you can change what happened. If you made a bad decision and it happened, it happened. The only thing you can do now is change, fast forward how things are going to be. And that is the way life is. You can only change tomorrow. But before yesterday, you can't. It's gone. It's gone. If you made a bad decision, forgive yourself about it and move on. I mean, you holding on to that. What will happen if you hold on to what has happened already? You can't change it. Change the future. Change tomorrow. Change what you're about to do. What is gone, let it be a bygone. Let it be a bygone and move on. Don't kill yourself over things that you've already done. Don't kill yourself over decisions that you've already made. Kill yourself over tomorrow. Kill yourself over the next few months. What are you going to do? What difference are you going to do? Don't be ashamed and embarrassed by the things you've gone through. Don't be. Because it's a bygone. Leave it. Dust yourself and move on. Thank you so much for coming to my TED Talk today. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you'd like us to have more of these conversations, please let me know in the comment section. If you've enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for staying, and I love you. Mwah. Bye bye.